From Lagos, the nation's commercial capital, this is the news at 10, live from Channels Television. Reporting tonight, Amarachi Ubani.
Good evening and welcome. Tonight, Muslims in joyous mood celebrate Eid al-Fitr across the world. Ghana records 3 bomb explosions during Salah prayers, 5 people killed. Wife of the Deputy Prime Minister of Cameroon abducted by Boko Haram insurgents. And the 24-hour ceasefire announced in Gaza stalled as Palestinian militants and Israel continue their offensives. It's been a remarkable day for Muslims across the world as they celebrate the Eid al-Fitr, which marks the end of the Islamic holy month of Ramadan. The history of this month dates back to 610 AD when the Prophet Muhammad received a vision during Ramadan on the making of the Holy Quran, the holy book, the Quran. In Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital city, Islamic faithful, led by the Vice President, Namadi Sambo, urged Nigerians to love one another, seek peace and cooperate with government in the fight against terrorism.
One by one, the audience trooped into this venue under very tight watch of security operators to observe the Eid al-Fitr prayers in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city. The prayers mark the end of the Ramadan season for Muslims. At a time Nigeria is grappling with security challenges, Islamic faithful took the advantage of the season to pray for the peace and unity of the country. Also, Vice President Namadi Sambo used the occasion to enjoin citizens to seek peace and work with Mr. President to defeat terrorism.
Cooperate with the administration of our President and support our transformation agenda. Support everyone, support all Nigerians so that we shall both participate in ensuring that the challenges we have for development and achieve, the challenges of security, we all put our hands together to ensure that we fight all the evils of Boko Haram and all other vices in this country.
In the same vein, other residents who attended the prayers preached peace while requesting those who hide under Islam to commit murder to change.
The word Islam is all about peace, how we can deliver peace to our society, how we can deliver good deeds to humanity. Therefore, I believe anybody who perpetuates evil in the name of Islam, I don't think he's practicing what Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in which all we are trying to copy his sunnah and his teachings. I don't think that is a true Muslim. So therefore, even if there is any brother, I am calling on him to imbibe the way of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is peace for him and unto others.
We are praying for our nation, our country, that let there be peace. Almighty Allah should guide us. Almighty Allah should save us from the hand of the evil ones. Almighty Allah should protect our beautiful country, Nigeria.
Last week, security reports uncovered plans by Boko Haram to infiltrate busy spots in Abuja. This no doubt explains the reason for the watertight security provided here to prevent suspected hoodlums from causing mayhem.
And from the prayer ground, Vice President Namadi Sambo led other Muslim faithful in the traditional Salah homage to the President. And during the visit, the Vice President said those who plan to kill General Buhari and Sheikh Dahiru Bauchi are sons of the devil who wanted to plunge the whole nation into chaos. Those are his words. President Goodluck Jonathan once more condemned the Kano attacks and others in the country and pleaded with Nigerians, especially Muslim clerics and other men of God, to pray for the country.
Muslim faithful started arriving in the residence immediately after the Eid prayers. Those living in the Federal Capital Territory were led by the Vice President Namadi Sambo and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. The President, clad in white agbada, joined the visitors in the living room, welcoming everyone with warm handshakes. More prayers were offered to Allah as the living room got filled up to its brim with guests, some of them in government and many other friends of the President. The FCT minister described the courtesy call as a tradition, especially following the President's humane disposition, a character that has endeared him to many. Vice President Namadi Sambo expressed appreciation to the President for participating in the one-month fast. He prayed that Allah will grant the President wisdom to lead and that Nigeria will overcome all the crises in the land.
Also pray for peace and pray that all the evils, including the Boko Haram, security challenges and other vices, that Allah will grant us this fortitude to remove these evils in this country.
Jointly, they presented a Salah greetings card and other gift items to the President. President Jonathan wondered what could have become of this country if the terrorists succeeded in killing 2 prominent Nigerians following the Kano bombings. He called on Muslim clerics to preach peace and unity in the country, 2 factors, he said, are required for development to thrive.
Let me also use this unique opportunity to plead with my brothers and sisters, especially the clerics, and when they are sending their messages out to their followers, to preach peace and unity, not the gospels of hate. Because without peace and unity, you cannot develop a country. In a conflict situation, people move away from such zones, and you cannot develop our communities, we cannot develop our local governments, we cannot develop our states, and indeed we cannot develop our country in conflict situation. Sheikh Dahiru Bauchi is one of our top Islamic preachers. He has millions as followers. Muhammad Buhari, former head of state, a leading political figure, has massive supporters. And the same day, people wanted to kill them. These are clearly, those who planned this attack and executed it are clearly the sons of the devil. Because if they have killed these 2 people, we couldn't have been here today. This country would have been in turmoil. We couldn't have gathered here to celebrate. Thank Allah for saving their life.
The President looks forward to getting huge support and contributions from Nigerians at the launch of the Victim Support Fund scheduled for Thursday. He hopes that money from the fund will be used to cushion the effect of terror, while security personnel make extra effort to bring it to an end. Chukuma Onwekusi, Channels Television News.
Meanwhile, former military President General Ibrahim Babangida and former military head of state General Abdulsalami Abubakar have emphasized the need for Nigerians to live in peace in the spirit of the Eid Fitr celebrations. The 2 former leaders spoke today in Minna, the Niger state capital, after Salah prayers. They also asked Nigerians to support the federal government in the fight against insurgency in some parts of the north.
Everybody in the country, and pray for the country to remain steadfast and to be able to work with the government to make sure that everybody plays his part, everybody cooperates to make sure that we succeed in overcoming this problem.
The spirit of Islam and Ramadan says peace. I will still emphasize the need to keep peace in this country. I keep saying if there is no peace, there is no country. If there is no peace, nobody can earn his living. So I want to congratulate all Muslim brothers and sisters and all Nigerians, regardless of the religion. They should still keep faith. For there is a verse in the Quran which says, for everything that is beginning will come to an end. And inshallah, this insurgency, these problems will soon come to pass. A happy Ramadan, and I wish us well, and may our country see peace.
In part two, after the break, Nigerians in London demand more action from the federal government on the safe return of the Chibok girls. That's in a moment. Please stay with us.